Guess what I got asked? Yep, the classic "what's the deal with this idiom?" A can of worms. I will explain it, and you've got it covered today. Misconceptions about the idiom's literal meaning can cause confusion. For example, imagine someone opening a can of worms, expecting to find actual worms inside. However, the idiom refers to a situation that, once started, can become a mess. A can of worms means a complicated or problematic situation. It often refers to a situation that, once opened, leads to many other problems or issues. For example, discussing politics or religion in a group can be a can of worms. To remember the idiom's meaning, think of a can of worms as a situation that can get out of control quickly. It's like opening a can of worms that you can't put back. Let me share a story to help you understand the idiom better. I opened a can of worms when I asked my boss about the company's future plans. He started talking about layoffs, budget cuts, and office relocation, which led to more questions and concerns. Here are 10 fun facts about the idiom "a can of worms." 1. The idiom dates back to the 1950s. 2. It originated in the United States. 3. It's a metaphorical expression. 4. It's often used in informal contexts. 5. It's a common idiom in English. 6. It's used in both British and American English. 7. It's often used in politics, business, and personal relationships. 8. It's sometimes used to describe a situation that has gotten worse. 9. It's sometimes used to describe a situation that is difficult to control. 10. It can be used in different tenses and forms. Let me give you some examples of how to use the idiom "a can of worms" in different contexts. 1. Bringing up the topic of politics at a family dinner can be a can of worms. 2. Asking your boss about the company's financial situation can be a can of worms. 3. Discussing your relationship problems with your friends can be a can of worms. 4. Trying to fix your computer without professional help can be a can of worms. 5. Asking your coworkers about their salaries can be a can of worms. Let's practice rephrasing the sentence "opening a can of worms" can lead to many problems. 1. Starting a complicated situation can result in many issues. 2. Initiating a problematic situation can lead to various complications. Let me share a real-life story to highlight the effectiveness of the idiom. A friend of mine opened a can of worms when he asked his girlfriend about her ex-boyfriend. It led to a long conversation about their past relationships, which eventually caused a fight. Here are some related expressions that you might find useful. 1. Pandora's box. 2. Tip of the iceberg. 3. Walking on eggshells. 4. Catch-22. 5. A hot potato. 6. A double-edged sword. 7. A slippery slope. 8. A ticking time bomb. 9. A thorn in someone's side. 10. An uphill battle. Here are 3 quizzes to test your understanding of the idiom "a can of worms." 1. Opening a can of worms means: A. Starting a new job. B. Starting a complicated situation. C. Starting a new hobby. Answer: B. Starting a complicated situation. 2. The idiom "a can of worms" originated in A. The United Kingdom. B. The United States. C. Australia. Answer: B. The United States. 3. Which of the following is not a related expression to a can of worms? A. Pandora's box. B. A hot potato. C. A piece of cake. Answer: C. A piece of cake. In summary, a can of worms is an idiom that refers to a complicated or problematic situation that can lead to many other issues. Remember, it's a metaphorical expression, and its literal meaning is not related to actual worms. Use the idiom in different contexts to improve your vocabulary and understanding of English idioms.